with Nathan. And this is...
I'm Jane Wilde.
It's on. Stop pointing at it.
Turn off the light in the back.
Well, that light.
Thank you.
You're so angry all the time. Sorry guys, my mother's back there. She just likes to yell at me all the time. But this is Jane Wilde. And what are we making today?
We're making baked ziti. It's my favorite dish ever.
When was the first time you had a baked ziti?
Probably when I was like less than 10 years old, because there's this one Italian restaurant near where I grew up in Queens, and it's the best baked ziti I've ever had in my life. Okay. But I think they actually just got shut down by the health department because there was a rat or something.
It wasn't New York.
I know, like rats are in the streets. It wasn't clean, so I'm kind of like, I was just feeling in a nostalgic mood for some good old baked ziti.
You know, I always find that super interesting when people are like, oh, it's not clean. I'm like, dude, one of my favorite things about going, like, let's just say Vietnamese food. If the guy's not smoking a cigarette while cooking me the food, I don't want it. Yeah. It's not going to taste good, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Panache. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't give a fuck. If a place has like a B or a C, it could be for whatever reason. You need to know the specific reason. Yeah. If there's hair in food, that is something that I do not tolerate under any circumstance. So that I support the shutdown. But like, yeah, like you said, smoking, or
just a little bit unclean workplace. It's like, if you're selling me meat that is like old and rotten, that's bad.
There's tiers, there's levels to it. That's like what's acceptable and what's not.
But why are you on this show? Like, what do you do in this world as a job? Because I've known you for quite some time, and I think you're fascinating.
Oh my god, you're so sweet. Well, I've known you for about, like, probably around 4 years now.
Shit.
I know, and that's so crazy, because, like, I'm an adult performer, porn star, like you.
Yes, yes.
And it's so weird, because this is, my 5th year now in the industry, and it's weird, because, like, people that I met when I first got in, I'm like, I've known you for 4 or 5 years now. Like, I don't really talk to anybody that I met, from high school or anything. So I'm starting to have those like long-lasting friendships, and it's nice. It's cool.
Would you call it friendships or just better work associates?
Certain people are friends, and others I consider to be really good acquaintances or like trusted colleagues. Yeah. Which is, I think that's a good term. You have to be careful in this industry. Not everybody is your friend. No. So you just gotta like feel people out. But after 4 years, I consider you a friend. Finally. I'm just kidding.
Finally. Well, it takes 4 years.
Not kidding about the friendship part. But you've always been so nice to me.
I like you too. Question actually about that, because it's something that I think, Jesus Christ, fuck it. Jane, you see what you do to me?
Literally premature ejaculation. It exploded.
Jane,
it's like one squeeze.
Oh god, shit.
You know, that happened to me when I was younger. I made a guy come from like, literally grabbed his dick, licked it once, and he nutted.
Wait.
Immediately, that's like what that was.
Since we're actually, on the premature ejaculating stories, when was the last time you made a guy come too fast in the scene?
Oh, too fast in the scene?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't think... It doesn't happen that often on camera, but off camera, it was, like, pretty recently. Yeah. I was hanging out with a man, and I actually had to, like, stop doing what I was doing, because he was like, whoa, like... I'm like, oh my god, can I just do my thing, please?
It's like, hey, if you want this night to be over right now, hell yeah.
Literally, I was there for less than an hour. I was like, okay, I guess that's what you want to do. All right. I like people that have a little longevity.
Gotcha.
Some stamina.
Some good old-fashioned stamina. Yeah. Now that's I think that's always interesting, because it's like if we're talking about like on set, it depends on the day. But there's some days I go in there and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm smacking myself in the balls. I mean, you've seen me do that. Just like whack and just
abusing myself. Yeah. But you know what? it's always going to be a better day when it's like that versus the alternative.
Yes.
Because with the alternative, there's no scene. You can't work. You physically can't do the thing you need to do. At least if you need to take a million breaks to quickly stop it, at least we know we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
But with the other one, it's like none of us are going to get paid
what are you gonna do?
for being here right now, and it sucks. So,
It is entirely too much of a bummer. What is your feelings? Because I know people on the show have like heard me talk about this a lot. But when it comes to male performers, let's start with the new male performers. How do you feel about them, especially when they fuck up scenes like that?
How do I feel?
Yeah. Like, do you feel like any sympathy? Because I'm a little bit of 50-50 on it. It's like where sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, I understand, I get it. But then there's other times like, bro, you fucking call that scene, bro.
It depends on the situation for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I won't do a guy's first scene ever because that's not
just sounds
that's
horrible.
not my responsibility to make your first scene. If it's one of your first 10, you know, if you make it through 10 scenes, I'll work with you because, okay, you're at least showing you have the potential and the promise. You're not failing.
Yes.
So that's good. As far as, like, sympathy, I know I don't sympathize with guys that fail with me because, not to toot my horn, but I know that I am a great scene partner. I always show up ready to go. I have a great attitude. I try to make everyone feel as good as possible. So if you can't get it together, you did not show up prepared in the same way I did, and I have no sympathy for that. But I do get that there are circumstances when maybe like the person you're working with or the director is like a fucking bitch or something and it's just not a good day. And then I understand, you know, shit happens, but it definitely depends.
It is a very situational spot. I definitely agree.
Everything in life is, I feel. Not everything is, oh, get that fucking fly out of here. Get away. Bitch ass.
Now, what about when a guy comes to set without, like, Viagra?
Oh my god, that happened to me a couple months ago, and the scene failed. Because first of all, okay, this was a nighttime shoot, and it was an anal shoot. So, first of all, I don't do those, but, you know, it was a particular company that I was like, okay, you know, I'll suck it up.
I think I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, we don't need to say. So I show up, you know, my call time's like 4. Get hair and makeup, pick out wardrobe, do our photos. Me and the girl I'm working with, we do everything we need to do. Everyone's on point, everyone's ready. All this man needs to do, and by the way, this is someone that I had never worked with before. I never even heard of them. They were newer or on their way back in from a previous stint. All they needed to do was show up at 9 p.m. So you have all day to get ready, chill, relax, meditate. All they have to do is show up, do the stills, and then do the scene. That's it. It was a gonzo scene. There's no dialogue. Literally, dude shows up, can't even get through photos, like barely gets through photos, and then he can't do the fucking scene. He literally never got it. He never got it. And then the worst part is that I had to be the one to be like calling it. Because I was like, listen, I've been down this road and you never got it together. You're not just going to magically get it together in the next 5 minutes. And this dude is really arguing with me and, like, trying to say, like, no, just let me get my edge. Like, let me just, you know? And I'm like, that's not okay. That's not cool, dude. And he was like, you know, I didn't have my groove in the beginning of the scene. It's mental. You know, it's mental for guys. And I was like, darling, it's mental for girls too. I haven't eaten since yesterday at 6 p.m. and it's now like 11 p.m. at night today. I didn't eat all day. I showed up. I was ready to fucking go. And you just weren't. So, yeah. And he didn't, I was like, do you have a pill or something? He didn't show up with any Viagra.
And especially on, if it's one I'm thinking about, that's a big scene.
It's long, it can be, well, for him it wasn't a long day, but it's at night, and it's an important scene. So it's like, you know, oh, that smells really good. So I was just, it was annoying.
Yeah, now, if you got to set, like, dude, this is just my opinion. If you're going to any set and you feel a little bit nervous and you forgot pills...
You're fucked.
Well, I'm asking everyone on fucking set, like...
Literally, and I had to be like, do you have something for him?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no, acting like it's like a ridiculous question. Like as if, I don't know, I feel like some guys have this bizarre mentality that Viagra is like not good.
Yeah.
Or that you, like, it means you're not really doing the scene. And I'm like, this is a hard industry on guys. Like, it's a lot on your body to do that.
Yeah.
So, and at the end of the day, it's not about pleasure. We're creating a product, and you need to have a hard dick.
Yeah, it's like if yeah, I've said this a bunch of times. If you went to a construction set, without a fucking hammer,
yeah, or a hard hat,
Or a
they're
hard
not
hat?
gonna let you do the scene. They're
Yeah,
gonna
you-
say you're not safe, you're not protected.
yeah, you're going fucking home.
So yeah, exactly. It's like everyone has something that they're required to do and that
Yep.
they know is expected of them. I don't know why people in porn think that they're exempt. You know why? Because it's a lot of people, they are regular people, and they see this industry and they're like, oh my god, that looks like so fun and easy. I want to get paid to have sex. So then they get in and they think it's fucking fun and easy. And I'm
Yep.
like, no, it's actually very strenuous, demanding work. It can be fun, but
Sorry if the red pepper flakes make you cough in a second.
that's okay. It was the onion was actually making my nose tickle a little bit, I realized.
Thank you.
What does he say?
It's not just me.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not, definitely. But I saw somewhere that if you put like a wet paper towel near where you're chopping onions, it like absorbs it or something.
I've tried a bunch of different things
Didn't
over the
work.
years. Wearing sunglasses, putting something wet, a bowl of water, and I have not found one that fucking works.
Yeah, because I feel like the sunglasses wouldn't work because it's getting in through your nose. I feel like, and that's what makes your eyes water. So, oh my god, I love like seeing homemade sauce being made. It's so satisfying.
And I was gonna actually go get the tomatoes, cut them up, and do everything myself. But at the
So
same time, I was
much.
like,
this is more than I would ever do. Like it's tomatoes. It's just in a can.
oh, and these are all fire roasted.
Love that. Oh, does that mean it's like spicy?
No, it means you basically you put the whole tomato over fire. You burn the outside so it kind of caramelizes the sugars on the inside.
Love that. I don't know why I thought it was spicy. Well, you would think like fire roasted.
Yeah.
Sounds spicy.
Well, this is gonna be a little spicy just because of red pepper flake.
Yeah. And I like that.
Get that a little bit, and then we're gonna put a little tomato sauce.
So yeah, these flies, I'm not gonna lie, they're pissing me off.
Yeah,
Can you just go away?
They are sometimes little dicks because it's been hot, and so they come in
It's
here.
hot, yeah. But you know, like when flies land on your shit, like they vomit on
Yeah.
it, and that's kind of disgusting. But also, like I've done grosser shit than that, so and swallowed it. So
Thank you. Oh shit. So that's it. Oh yeah.
kombucha.
Kombucha, I
What
like
is
it.
that? Does it have alcohol?
No, kombucha is a tea that's fermented.
What is fermented?
Fermented is basically
I'll try it.
how would you okay? It's got cayenne pepper in it, so it's a little spicy.
You like the spice? Does it taste like
It tastes
you
like
know one of those like when you're sick and you do like
kind
a
of,
shot,
yeah.
the turmeric or whatever?
It's good for your stomach.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It tastes good. It tastes like ginger.
Yeah, it's really
Little
good for your
ginger.
stomach and a handful of other things.
That looks stunning. It looks stunning.
Let that cook for a second. Let me get some. Where is it? Cilantro. I need oregano. Come on, oregano. There we go.
I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have worn a white shirt. But whatever. I'll try
If
it.
all you want, I can give you a.
Should I have an apron? No, you're doing all the work.
Yeah, I know. but you wear
Yeah, I
it.
don't need an apron. I'm just observing from afar. How long have you been cooking for?
Oh. I mean, I
You
was.
used to be a chef, right? Like
Yeah.
a professional chef.
I worked in kitchens for about 7 years,
Wow, it's a long time.
and then I came to LA to try to become a stuntman.
Oh, his stuntman like in movies,
Yeah.
in Hollywood movies.
No, that's why we built the whole gym because everyone here does stunts. So.
That's so cool. You do stunts too?
He's been training. He built that whole thing back there.
That's sick.
So he built all that, and we met through doing parkour.
Parkour!
Yeah. And Yeah, so he's been helping me out do all this stuff because his work kind of wasn't coming through, and I needed help doing this. And so now he does this, and he helps with my my glory hole site, and also he started doing some stuff for JM Zavalon. So
very nice. I love like when good people are able to get in our industry through like connections, because that we need more of that. We need more like mutual friends that can be vetted and vouched for instead of just random people.
Yeah, random creepos
that have a huge dick and then they're like a predator and then they're in the industry because they have a huge dick. That's like one of the worst things about this industry is that anyone can get into it. Any fucking horrible random person.
What are you doing?
She's
fucking
she's
weirdo.
Wiggling. She's being so sweet. Hi, sweetie.
Goddamn weirdo.
You're so cute. She's lovely. She's a very sweet girl. Does it smell good?
Yeah, it smells pretty good. I'm gonna put a little more little salt.
A little salt. Salt is good.
Little
How do you know like how much to put? You
Well,
just instinctually know?
I kind of go by just like what I've been doing, like just by eye. But like most of the time, it's just I've put enough in there in the past, and then I'll taste it. Actually, most of the time I don't even fucking taste it. I just kind of
Yeah.
I wing it. This is why I can't do baking.
Yeah, baking you can't wing it because it can come out really horrible.
And that is why today was one of those things where I'm like
Yeah,
terrified
but
a little bit.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, the noodles, they look good.
Well, let's not on our chickens yet. We haven't.
I
tasted
said they
them.
look. I didn't say. Oh, I think they're gonna taste good. They look good. Sometimes the presentation matters.
Yeah, right. I've definitely made things in the past that looked good, didn't taste good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, because sometimes like things that look like shit, like actual literal shit,
Yeah.
taste good. Like Franks and beans.
Frank's.
I love Franks and beans. I grew up eating that.
Whoop.
Careful.
Oh. Stop it.
It's not connected.
What is? Oh, I know.
What's not connected?
This thing.
Oh.
So
wait,
one of
what
the.
is that?
This is a little bit of a stove. So basically, this will it's convection burner. Basically, so I can put the stuff here and cook, so you don't look that way. So
Oh,
that.
that's a good idea.
And this is going to be the first time we use it, and it works because it didn't work earlier today. Then we took some time and it started working. So
Cool, love that. I'm glad it works. That'd be bad if it didn't, right? It'd be pretty bad.
We actually pissed off to that.
Yeah.
Filming and work on camera.
Oh man, I'm so stoked for this.
there is going to be a little bit of downtime once this goes in the oven, about 25 minutes. Just a heads
That's
up.
cool. I think I know what I want to do during that time.
What's up?
Smoke weed.
Nice. You can smoke weed right here.
Yeah, but I didn't bring any with me.
Do you want some?
Do you have some? Yeah, okay, you can smoke weed on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. The
Well, let's
only
see.
thing is, do you have like papers and stuff?
I got a bong.
Not a huge bong girl, but probably while we're waiting, I will because I like to be stoned when I eat.
Gotcha.
It makes everything better.
Okay, 1 second. I did this earlier. Power.
Is it working or no? Wow.
Does this just not want to do things when I...
Has it worked before?
It worked literally before, like, it's only worked when the cameras aren't rolling.
Maybe it's camera shy. You can't force it. You can't force it to be a star.
I goddamn better.
You
Well,
have, to
this
be, you have to be born with that star quality. Not everybody can just get on camera and work and do good.
What the fuck?
I don't know, it was the lights.
Are the noodles from what you made last night? Yes, they are. Mother piece of shit. Don't plug that, dude.
Just fucking destroy it. And break
Dude, I'm
it.
about to. That's super irritating. The only time this thing fucking works is when the cameras aren't rolling.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh well. I'll still kind of like. I'll be like looking this
Oh
way.
yeah, no,
So it's like
dude, no worries. I mean, it doesn't really. It was just one of the the ideas that I bought that for this, so we could like be a little more interactive.
Yeah.
And it's fucked me again.
Shucks.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Technology sucks.
Dude, it's been a just absolute pain.
That sauce looks so good.
All right. Let's get in there.
It looks tasty.
I think it needs a little more flavor. It really smells like it needs a little more flavor.
What kind of flavor are you thinking?
Maybe a little salt, maybe a little more garlic. Actually, I'm going to throw some of this fried garlic in there.
I honestly feel like it smells so good. Any dish can be made amazing. It can go from bland to so good with just salt, pepper, garlic, and onion.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you need for literally anything.
I will step it up and say salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, and maybe some cayenne, depending on what I'm doing, ginger.
Yeah.
Or red pepper flakes. But
that's the next level. I don't even go that far. I'm like salt, pepper, garlic, salt, and onion powder. Not even the real thing. Like, because I feel like what you did there, that's like the worst part of cooking for me. Besides cleaning, the chopping or whatever, the dicing. It's so tedious, and I never do it right. I always do it too big. And there's these big chunks. Because I'm scared of cutting myself. That's why I'm not...
I need to start, when people come in here, just give them kind of class on it. Because one of the big things is always doing this.
Yeah, you always it seems like you squish it down, too.
Yeah, squish it down.
It's, like, easier to cut, which I never even thought of.
So, if I'm doing here, I'm cutting like this, and then putting the blade against that knuckle.
Your knuckles, yeah, so it's not...
And it's repetitive motion, the same thing over and over and over. The only reason I've started being, good at that. And even now, man, I used to be able to go to this just done.
No, but even pro chefs, cut their fingers and shit. Slice
See those two lines?
No.
Yeah, I sliced it. I cut my, the knife got stuck in the bone. Good times, right?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anything
wasn't the best.
Anything involving bone is disgusting.
Wasn't the best, but you know what? Not the worst either.
Okay, good.
The real shitty part was I just dumped super glue and I went right back to work.
Wait, literally? Super glue?
Yeah.
But isn't that, it's not even like sanitary. It's like an open wound.
Yeah, but it's because if you put the super glue in there, it'll close the wound off.
Oh my god. But did you like,
nope.
get the fuck away. You like sterilized it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you fucking put a little alcohol in there.
Oh my god, it must have hurt so bad.
It doesn't feel great, but I did the same thing, 2 weeks ago, I accidentally stabbed myself right there, cleaning off some stuff before a shoot. So I had ginger banks on here, and then I was cleaning some stuff, accidentally stabbed myself, then Michael Boston came on, and I was like, glued up, good to go.
Damn, you glued it. And it works?
Yeah, it works great.
But do you eventually have to address it, or it just stays glued?
Nah, you forget about it, and just pretend it didn't happen, and don't talk about it again.
Great. Out of sight, out of mind.
You don't shove it in, you just kind of glue the outside so it just kind of stays like that.
Yeah, I mean, I figured. I would not put glue inside of a cut, ever. It seems really just
dump it in my
unsafe. Yeah, like toxic waste glue. Ay. So you put meat in the baked ziti.
Yeah.
Because I never grew up, the one that I had that was legendary, it never had meat. It
was
really? It was literally just pasta sauce and 3 different cheeses.
Oh, yeah, no, I was, all the ones I was looking up have, some ground beef in it.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I think most people tend to, put meat in a pasta dish. But the best part of that baked ziti for me, the part that made it so good was... And no other place has ever been able to do it the way they did it. Every other place, the ricotta, you know how you scoop into it and there's these little pockets of ricotta. They would all be so lumpy. But this place, I don't know what they did or what they mixed the ricotta with, but it was so smooth and soft and good. And that was just it would melt in your fucking mouth.
All right, so what we're going to try to do then is get that ricotta on... Because I know what you mean, it gets lumpy. So I'm going to try to blend, I'm going to cook this and just stir and stir and stir to really get the ricotta going.
Put it in a blender or some shit, that would probably, so it's just literally liquid almost.
Alright.
I'm scared. Oh my god. This is scaring me. It's so near me. Thank you. Thank you for protecting me.
No problem. I want to make sure everyone feels safe on hanging with Nathan.
Of course. I feel very safe. And I'm having fun. It's nice to, see the process.
Oh, sorry, I kicked you in the nose. In the nosy. She's
so cute.
Oh, that dog.
She's
That dog is like really made my life a lot nicer.
Same with my dog. Like it's like night and day. I can't even compare it to a time when I didn't have him because I'm like, what was I even doing? What was? Did I think I was like important or something? Like my life mattered? It didn't. Now it does because I need to take care of this guy. So.
I know that like since I got this dog, I'm like, dude, man, my depression from this job has gone down a lot.
Honestly, same. I mean, I don't have depression because of the job, but I just have it. Oh, I have depression because I have anxiety. And when you have anxiety so bad that you overthink everything and you think about how much everyone hates you and how fucked everything is, then you get depressed from that.
Okay.
And sometimes the job does make it because I'm just overthinking everything.
See,
but
my is from like working, because I'm a people person. I like being around people. But every day going to work and just being around people that I don't like, or being around new people who I'm like, hey, I'm trying to be nice.
You have to like put on a
and put on that show because it's for the crew, for the period. It's like I'm just like,
it's not a genuine human interaction. It's like masquerading as one out of like politeness and the fact that you have to like have sex with this person and you don't want it to be terrible. So you're like, let me at least like be nice to each other beforehand so we can go into it being like. Because nobody wants to fuck someone that's like a dick to them. They're like, ugh, that's repulsive.
I mean, like, so there are other people out there.
Yeah, well, some people, they're like masochists. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh my god, be mean to me. Like, tell me I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not into that. I don't like being called any like degrading names. But I respect people who do.
Yeah.
Because to each their own.
Question: when you got in this job, did you find you liked a lot different things than you do now?
Yeah. Well, when I got in, like, I didn't know what I liked because I hadn't done anything out of the ordinary. I did my first anal, like, 6 months in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so pretty early on in the grand scheme of when people do it. And after that, for, like, the next 2 years, I like I genuinely enjoyed anal scenes so much because I was like, I was like telling myself, I'm like, I enjoy this more than regular sex. I don't feel that way now. Yeah. And I don't, I just feel like I enjoy it, but I'm not going to act like I enjoy doing anal more than I enjoy just like being at home, just having regular person sex is so underrated. Everyone's like, they want to fuck a porn star. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I don't want to fuck like a porn star when I'm not doing porn. I want to just like literally be a normal person and just have a normal experience and not be trying to like impress someone or put on a show like I always am. So.
I want to be a bitch stare in your eyes and just be like in that moment with you and not do this.
Yeah, literally, because we can so rarely like actually. Very few companies like want us to like have that connection, and they're like, oh, you don't have to worry about opening up, and I don't mind opening up, but sometimes I'm picturing how this would be if we were not performing right now, if this was just a regular encounter, and just thinking, oh my god, this would be so much better if it wasn't on camera right now. But no, it's like, I know what I'm here to do. I chose this job. I could have chosen anything, and I love it, but I'm not gonna I no longer want to just be nonchalant about the downsides. I want to be there's nuance to it. Yeah. It's not black and white. It's not good or bad. It's a career and it's a job, and there's up and down sides to it for sure.
There's days we have to stick your dick in a cake.
Gosh, that was not one of my favorite days at all, and I doubt it was yours either. Also, it wasn't even a good cake. It was some cheap sheet cake from a dollar store or something.
If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, we did a scene where I had to shove my dick into a cake.
Many times. Many times,
because every time.
It eventually it started falling apart because you just keep penetrating that one hole, and then the cake is crumbling on it, and we had to start the scene with cake still on it. Yep. And we're like, this is, first of all, like I said, it wasn't even a good cake. It was some shitty sheet cake with this disgusting blue frosting, and it tasted not good, and we had to suck dick. Look, food and sex do not really go together. Or food that I actually want to eat.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in an appetized mood and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to eat and, you know, I'm hungry, sex does not need to be involved in the equation at all.
No. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think food belongs in sex.
Because it's like, you know, I just did a scene where we were using gummy bears and fruits, and I'm like, look, I don't eat that stuff on my downtime. That's like for decoration purposes only. But, you know, when it comes to, wait, what were we just talking about? I lost.
Oh, we were talking about the cake and
Oh, yeah, when it comes to like, okay, I'm getting ready to like suck dick. I don't want there to be food
100%.
that I need to like, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in fucking sex mode. I'm not in like, oh, I'm gonna be comfortable and eat mode.
No,
I don't even
like
like cake. I don't like cake.
Puddles.
Get out of the way, Puddles.
Go over there.
She's so cute.
But also it's like last thing we really want to do, because most of us aren't eating that much beforehand, so we don't get bloated and whatnot.
It's just like, well, you know, when you're doing a blowjob, it's like all spitty and drooly and all this stuff. I don't want to be drooling, and I don't want the other girls, God bless them, they were both super sweet. Yeah. But I don't want them to be drooling blue frosting onto me or in my mouth. That really disgusts me and upsets me a lot to think about that happening. So I really just don't want food to be involved. But you know, that company, it's like they get all their ideas from fucking memes and bullshit. And all they want to do is go viral. Yep. That, you know, that company doesn't even hire me anymore. No? There was an incident where I posted something and I thought I posted on my close friends on Instagram, but it was on my main story.
Wait, didn't you come to set with me? Like
it was that day.
Yeah, and then you're like, you were worried about that?
Yeah, and then I said to the director at the end, I was like, well, I probably won't see you again because I highly doubt they never hired me since then. Wow. But you know what? I took it as like a blessing in disguise because I looked back at all the scenes I did for them and I was like, I didn't enjoy any of them. No. I mean, like, obviously enjoy it, but as far as like the scene, like itself, like the plot, the acting, the shit we need to do, they were all so bad and not fun. Yeah. So I don't want to do stuff like that anymore. So it was a blessing.
I actually stopped shooting for those directors.
Yeah, because I was like, it's just like too much sometimes. It's like
you stress me the fuck
One of my worst days ever on set was for that company. And it was, I mean, it was the female talent that I worked with, it was mostly her fault. She had a horrible attitude. But also, like, you know, the guy that always fucking makes a problem was making a problem. And there was a lot of tension. I literally burst into tears. Not because he wasn't yelling at me, but we're trying to do the scene, and he keeps, you know how he is. He's like, oh, do that, stop and do that, And the girl, she's not having it. She's like, I don't understand what you want me to do. They're like, there's yelling at each other, but in like a passive-aggressive way. Yeah. And I was just so done with the day. I was so over it that I literally was just like, I can't do this! And I ran out of the room crying. Yeah. It was pretty embarrassing, but...
Dude, it's not that embarrassing because I've had times where I'm sitting there with my dick in my hand
wanna cry.
And just like, and it's like the girls just being whatever, he's being like, and I'm just like this.
I literally can't, and you're just expecting.
And I'll just stare at the girl because I'm like,
yeah, and you're just expected to just jerk off until it's able to happen.
Yeah, just fucking do it till it works.
When shooting scenes, we've been shooting for so long. At this point, it's like. I don't like when a director is micromanaging everything, you know? I like the directors that just let you, they say, okay, this is the shot, this is what we want, and then if there's a serious problem with the way it looks, stop the scene and correct it. But when they're constantly like telling you what position, stopping and getting different shots, I'm like, just do your fucking job adequately. It shouldn't be that hard, especially when you've been doing it for years at this point, but... Some people just have their method of how they do things, and it's not the way I would do things.
No, not at all.
And it's not enjoyable, so God bless them.
Yeah, it's like, like I've said, I'll still be friends with those people, I just can't.
Yeah, it's just some people you just can't work with and be friends with them. It's like, if we work together, I'm gonna fucking hate your guts. Yeah. But, if we're friends, then that would require us to not ever work together in a professional setting, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Not everyone can work well together.
Yeah. Well, some people, it's like you realize they have their specific style.
Yeah.
And their way of doing things, and you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So, oh my god, my eyes are watering a little.
Sorry.
That's okay. Not too bad. I'm not crying or anything. So you just make it like a puree, basically?
Yeah, well, I figure I don't want to be as chunky.
I'm not a chunky fan. Can I taste it? Is it done?
Wait, let me give it a second. Let me taste it a couple times.
Okay.
I forgot you're from Brooklyn. I want to fuck this up.
I'm from Queens.
So either way, you're from a place that makes good, actually has fucking Italians.
No, I literally eat ragu.
Oh, geez.
Like, he's like, okay, then you can taste it. I know for a fact this is better than ragu.
Let me do a little bit more.
Sometimes when I want to spice it up, I'm like, oh, I'll get the ragu meat sauce instead of just marinara. Like, a little extra.
Bitch, you getting wild.
I know, I'm like, oh, who am I? It looks stunning. Oh, it's so hot. Good?
Shit, the first taste, it was just like, it just all,
It's hot.
No, it was, it just tastes like kombucha. So I'm like,
yeah. You need a palate cleanser.
Can you get me 2
need
spoons,
some
dude?
ginger. Oh, wait, you have a hair on your sleeve. Can I grab that for you?
Please do.
I just don't, if that ended up in my food, that would like ruin, I will place it on the ground. I'm very weird about like hairs in food.
Dude, no, I get
It's like
it.
my biggest, I can't ever. I'll throw the whole meal away. What is this, basil?
Yes, ma'am.
I love the basil. I love how it's like on the fucking plant.
Yeah, dude, they wouldn't sell it any other way.
But I mean, that makes it seem more fresh.
Yeah. It's like
even if it isn't, whether it is or isn't, I'm like, it seems that way. It's an illusion.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Fast. Let me do this. Life is an illusion.
No, it won't fit. I probably shouldn't put that because I'm wearing makeup. I don't want makeup in my food.
Wanna wipe it off?
Yeah. It's all good. Damn. She is hot. Is it gonna burn me? Is it good?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Is it really hot?
No. How do you feel about that?
Wow. That is really
You lying?
good. Not any more spicy though.
No, more spicy. I think that's a great with spice. How do you
It's
think
a nice little kick. It's really tasty.
Good.
I'm a fan. Wait, can I finish the sauce? Thank you. It was good.
So now
Homemade sauce.
let's see how we're gonna do this. Move this shit over.
What comes next?
Now we. Can you put this down there? Now we're gonna start baking everything together. This over here. Put this right here.
You guys stay live while it's cooking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so.
This is gonna be so cool.
Is it? There it is.
Do people say stuff?
Yeah, but right now we just have 4 viewers and.
We've been having a hard time building the viewerships because we don't have a like static day that we jump on.
Yeah, but also it's like you can't like show titties or anything, so.
Yeah. It's like if you come on here, it's all for titties.
Titties.
Oh, by the way, I love your boobs. I'm not sure if I've ever told you that.
Thank you. I've started, you know, like they're pretty small, but I've started taking this supplement. I started taking it on April 1st. And it's like a milk production supplement. It's for breastfeeding mothers, but since I'm not lactating, it's just gonna make them like swell.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start milking. Like I was like,
no, I don't want to.
I'm weirdly into that now.
No, you need to. I mean, you need to have been pregnant, but no, I just want bigger boobs, but I don't want implants because I think they look bad. No offense to anyone, but so I just, I like the shape and everything. We want bigger and saggier. How's it?
Just a smidge more salt.
A smidgen. And also, like, it's not always about how many people watch live. It's like a lot of people will watch it after the fact.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, this is interesting. I'll catch the next live stream.
Yeah, and it's we're working on it, and I think it's gonna be built into a good thing because we just hit 10,000 on YouTube.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
And, thank you.
That's awesome. Did you put the meat in there?
Mm-hmm.
Is the meat's not cooked though? Is
Yes.
it? Wait.
You
were cooking it there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're like doing 3 to 5 different things at once. I can't even keep up.
Yeah, I'm doing all this stuff.
That's so awesome. Can I try everything?
Yeah.
Do you want me to not try it?
No, go ahead, try.
Okay.
I think maybe.
I just want a little piece
go ahead.
of meat.
Well, let me just do this real fast.
Yeah. It looks like it's so hot. Is it hot?
No.
Why is it steaming so much?
Because it's warm.
Oh.
It's really cold outside right now. That's why.
Yeah. Let me get a good piece. It's a lot. Oh my god. That is so good.
Hate
so
it.
good.
Throw it away. Make it again.
Oh no.
This is bullshit.
What reaction would have been sufficient if I like jumped up and started crying?
No.
Like, this is so
if
good.
you would have been honest and said it was garbage.
No.
It's like this is garbage.
That wouldn't be
You're
honest.
garbage. I hate you.
That would be a lie. That was so good, Nathan.
So now, guys, we are going to try for the first time ever my noodles. Cook them.
Let's see. It's gonna go great. I touched it and it feels like a good consistency.
Yeah.
And if not, then
this fly is gonna fucking die later.
Yeah, literally, like you should torture it and like pull all of its legs.
I'm gonna murder you,
pull its
your
wings
fucking
off,
family,
and then decapitate it. It's gonna be nice.
Elbow, man.
You deserve it. I'm like, do you know fucking how much fun he's having right now? Someone needs to rain on that dude's parade.
So this is what I'm thinking, because I want to get this to that consistency you're talking about. So I'm gonna put some of the ricotta in there now.
Yeah.
And then keep stirring it up.
Yeah, love that. Because what I like is like when you're arranging everything in the tray or whatever, you you put everything down, the foundation of the pasta and sauce, and then just like these little dollops. So that when it's finished and you you're going into it, you find these random little hidden spots of ricotta.
And so I'm gonna put some ricotta in there right now and mix it so it's real thoroughly in there, and then put more ricotta in later.
Can never have too much ricotta in
Never
ziti.
have too much.
Ricotta is what makes ziti.
Yeah.
That's what makes it the dish. It's so shocking sometimes how many people have like not had baked ziti.
It's like you also gotta remember not everyone's from a place that has like a lot of Italian food.
I guess, yeah. If you grew up with like only Domino's.
Yeah, it's like some people that is their Italian food,
That sucks. Fucking feel bad for you. Domino's is not Italian food. Let's just be real right now.
Yeah.
That is fucking capitalist, generic. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but don't act like that's Italian food.
Yeah, it is not.
That was made by a fucking immigrant in a factory and frozen and sent over to the Domino's location.
That was made in Budapest.
Yeah, or Bangladesh or something.
Bangladesh.
Budapest.
Right next to the legal porno factory.
Oh my gosh. I love how you call it a factory.
Oh, man.
Because it is a factory.
Yeah,
the way
dude.
they be pumping girls in and out of there.
And
then it's all the same guys just hanging around.
I feel so bad for those guys. That's so
For the guys or girls?
Well, both.
Both.
Like, it's mostly, I feel bad for the guys
my-
because you're jamming this needle all day,
Yeah, they're so used to it. Their dicks are so big.
Yeah.
Like, all of them. That's why I feel bad for the girls, because I'm like, I've done double anal here a couple times. It was never with anyone that was, like, huge.
Yeah.
It was average size, which is great. And even then, I'm like, oh my god, this is so intense right now. I cannot imagine how fucking literally painful it would be.
Yeah, dude, some of those...
Physically, like, not enjoyable at all. Physically painful.
I am always... And I'm only guessing, because this is what you hope. You know, you hope the girl's there because she is a freak, and she wants to try it out. Not, I'm really broke, so I'm going there to fucking really just...
Yeah, and the rates they get paid for doing that shit is not anywhere close to what we get paid for regular boy-girl scenes. Cool. It's good.
Get some rap.
Yay! And, I mean, some girls are there because they're genuinely a freak, which is cool. Yeah. But then others, it's like, yeah, that's just the standard for them. It's so tasty.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Oh my god. I'm like licking the spoon. Jesus.
I think it's $3.75.
Ah! I'm so excited.
So once we get all this going, there we go. That noodles go in. Then we make it cheese. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Put this over here now. So now you can get all the sweet shots.
Wow, they literally get to watch water boil.
It is
so exciting.
You know what's funny? It's like it seems silly until you fast forward it, and then you get to watch the bubble, and it's like
I'm sure that for someone that's staring intently, like that first bubble is like a huge moment.
Like the B-roll footage of this, or like get these cool little shots. It's great.
Yeah. When you make it, that's why like the live stream is not always like the most for cooking because it's like it does take time. But when it's a video, people love cooking videos.
Yeah,
that shit is
which
huge.
Something I'm probably gonna do more of because it's like if I have the time, it's like making a recipe or something like that. It's just fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm bored.
As you should. Even if you just do like instructional cooking videos as well.
The problem is I don't measure, nor do I like. So it's like everything I do is like, well, salt, pepper, paprika.
Well, people just watch you.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that Justin? Justin, hi. Justin's our editor.
Hi.
If you didn't read that on there.
I did.
What are some like scenes that you still really like to do in this job?
Like types of scenes?
Yeah, like types of scenes. Do you have a type that you enjoy, or is it just like the person that you comes to do it with?
It's definitely the person. I mean, I enjoy anal scenes because I know that they like visually look better. In my opinion, it's more exciting, and DPs obviously. But I like all types of scenes. It really just depends on who you're working with. Like a DP with two duds, as I call it, is not going to be fun. But with two guys that really work well together and they're firing, then it's going to be a good scene. So, yeah, pretty much. What about you?
Me?
You just do like boy, girl, and boy,
no,
girl.
I honestly, I do every scene as long as the people are right.
Yeah. Right.
I don't get really hired for BDSM or anything like that. I'll do them. Fuck yeah, I'll do them. But I just don't get hired for it.
Yeah.
So mostly for me, it's like if I get to do more acting, dope.
I like acting.
It's really just the people.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Like I can work with the person this time, and it's like, oh yes, every time I'm with you, it's amazing. But then I'll work with some other people, and I'm just like, you okay there, buddy?
What happened?
They're probably writing paragraphs, and he's trying to write the paragraphs down for us.
Oh, it's not, and then it's going away.
Well, how about this? Why don't you just tell us what they said real fast?
Just say it out loud. It's cool.
Yo, what? I'm not gonna rap.
Say it.
What, N-word?
That's 3. No. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Dante's a shy boy.
Aww.
Anyone else? Yeah, wait. Fucking long-ass paragraph.
That means they care.
How come every time I come in here, you are taking about the same exact stuff? How about to talk about... Fuck.
He means
You're
talking
right.
about
How
the
do you
same
feel
shit?
about the Russia-Ukraine thing?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Good talk.
Look, the reason for that is because I've never been on this show before. So the answers to his questions are different than the other girl that was just on the show. So if you don't like it, just please don't watch or give any negativity. You can just stop.
You know,
but if you do like it, then please stay. Thank you.
Know who likes it?
Puddles! She's so cute!
Puddles likes it, and she appreciates me.
Her hair is gonna go in the.
Close. Go away.
In the sauce. We
don't need you in the sauce.
No loss in the sauce.
All right.
Like one hair would literally ruin it.
So stoked. What were we talking about?
We were talking about why people do not want to hear us talk about porn, but I'm like, sorry, it's life.
Yeah.
You kind of center your whole life around this industry, your friends, your, endeavors. So it's what we talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It is one of those things that, like, once you start getting in the industry, you make friends in the industry, then that's all you talk about.
It becomes life.
Yeah, and it's one of the reasons I like stopped hanging around with somebody. Well, also, one of my only good friends is no longer with us, so we can't. Like, I was like, I'd much rather make friends outside this because then I don't have to come home every day and just, oh man, this chick, or what about this person, and then you just like start bitching.
It's honestly so exhausting, and I used to only talk about the industry, and then I realized like how toxic that is for me because I would just be so negative all the time and comparing myself, and I'm like, it's just, we go through so much and sacrifice a lot, and why should I, in my downtime when I'm not working, why should I be so negative and focused on the negativity?
Agreed.
So.
It definitely does put a weird spin on your life. It's like you think you're just coming here to have fun and have sex, and that is
it's so much more than that. It's so much more.
This job made me learn how to read.
You didn't know how to read?
Barely. I could read, but like I learned. I'm doing like 25-page scripts and I'm memorizing these things.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know how many books in my entire books I've read in my life? One.
Wait, really? How?
I just never read books.
Did you graduate school?
Yeah.
And you just never had to?
Just never. I learned how to talk to people. I learned how to get out of things. So that's how I got really good at.
That's crazy. No, because in high school, I mean, I didn't go to college, but in high school I had to read some American literature. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that stuff. Then I had to do Shakespeare, and I was like...
Dude, Shakespeare is rough.
It's it's like you read the same sentence about 50 times, and I have no idea what this fucking person is saying right now. It's not English. So that's why I'm so impressed by people that do theater and they perform Shakespeare, like they're performing Macbeth.
Yeah.
I'm like, not only are you understanding and deciphering what they say, but you're delivering it with passion and emotion as if you actually talk like that.
Yep.
Nobody does. Like, who the fuck talks like that?
It's like a different language.
Genuinely, it's so different.
Did you watch the new Macbeth by any chance?
No, that's what I was talking about. I'm like, go Denzel. No, I didn't watch that shit. It seems so boring. I find it so boring.
So, if it was done in a way where it's like they're showing like real castles, like they did it in Scotland or England.
What did they do?
It's like they built a set in the 20s, like so it's like plywood walls and whatnot, and so it was really just trying to focus on the acting, which I understand. But because if you don't know it and you're listening to a basically different language, it's just
so boring.
Oh,
because it's like, if you're going to a theater production of Macbeth, you know what to expect. It's a stage. They can only do so much, and you're really focusing on the performance. Yep. You have a high-budget Hollywood movie. Why wouldn't you put more effort into, because like you said, it's, so hard.
And also what Denzel Washington was in it. So you're expecting a little bit more.
That movie was not on my radar this year at all. Honestly, most of the movies this year were not on my radar. And I don't know. There were a couple good ones, but most of them... I think just some of the magic of movies is, gone because they're all on streaming now, and it's just not the same as when you would have to go to the theater, buy a popcorn, and, watch a new movie.
Have you gone to a theater lately?
No, not lately. I would like to, though. It's expensive. It's so expensive.
It is, but it's I still so much, because when I was young, I always went to movies, so I still,
Yeah,
I love that. It's I got this... Oh,
shit. I guess it's done.
No, it's not done. It's just over the shit in there. Whoops.
But yeah, no, I don't... How do they look?
Actually, good.
They're looking pretty damn good. But yeah, I don't... I just haven't been to a movie in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was nothing that I was, so passionate about that I was I'm going to leave my house by myself because I'm not about to put the effort to find someone to go with me.
Yeah.
And I like seeing movies alone because it's you don't need to worry about anything. You can think all of your thoughts in your head.
Yeah.
And don't need to worry about talking. But no, there was nothing that I was I'm going to spend $20 on a ticket and $10 on a popcorn, $5 on a drink, and just sit there for 2 hours.
And you're being very considerate with those numbers too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's
it's not like $15 for the popcorn, $30 for the soda.
That's me getting a small of everything. If you get a large popcorn, a large drink, then it's gonna be like $30 for that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of insane, but also like, who eats that shit except at the movies? That buttery.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll go and eat a full dinner, then go eat that popcorn and just be like, why'd I do that?
Why exactly? Or you see a movie like right before dinner time, and then I get out and I just feel so weird, and I'm like, I'm not even hungry right now, but I like want. Because it's weird, like, I'll eat so much popcorn during the previews before the movie starts, but then somehow I still have popcorn left at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, you can never finish it. They put so much. Kneel on my neck? Okay.
Around the corner fudge is made? Is that what you're trying to say? You heard that?
Milk, lemonade.
Milk, lemonade.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's pretty funny.
Well, thanks, Neil, on my neck. You're,
Oh, I thought the person was saying... Oh, they're saying... Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, Nathan. They're saying they want you to kneel on their neck. Their name is Milk, lemonade.
I thought you usually put the name first.
He's like, I fucked up.
You're fucking up the... God damn.
Yeah. No, they want you to kneel. That's like saying, oh my god, fucking punch me in the face. Like girls to be like to Harry Styles. They're like, oh my god, he can literally sit on my face and kill me until I fucking suffocate. She's like, kneel on my neck.
I think they got this done.
Really? That was pretty fast.
It doesn't take that long for noodles to finish.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Let me see this.
We're getting there.
We're going places, guys.
This is a process for sure. It's gonna be so worth it. I cannot wait.
So,
getting the full homemade experience.
Just pretend me I'm your fairy Italian godmother.
Yeah, my godmother or godfather.
Godfather.
Hold that thought, guys.
Yes.
Cut. And back on.
Alrighty. Beautiful. Are you gonna test a noodle?
Can you let the dog walk in?
Yes.
Thanks.
Oh, she's outside?
Yeah, she had to go pee.
Aw, Puddles. Is that what her name's Puddles?
You know, that was just a happy mistake because she just is that way.
Could she just be making puddles?
Dude, she was pissing inside so much.
Anyways, do you use the pasta water? You put
you're supposed
in
to.
The sauce,
yeah,
right?
I put a little bit of this in the sauce.
Yeah, I do that too.
Give it a little thickening agent.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just like makes it better.
It's the from the flour. It's going to make things a little bit thicker.
Cool.
Just that.
So ready.
So I was watching out. That far enough behind you. Don't worry about it.
I will not touch that. Oh my god, dude, this sauce looks so good. So delectable.
Okay, there's that. There's that. And now?
Help it.
Apparently, in the chat, they take away the gnarliest shit these guys are saying, or the bad language, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to read. It says, cameraman, read the bit chat the name.
Wait, they censor it? Is there a way to like turn that off? That seems really dumb. Like, people curse.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with cursing. We're all adults. Don't you have to be an adult to use Twitch? Or like 13? Oh, it's 13?
No, it's actually it was
a kid's site?
A gaming streaming platform.
Yeah, I know it's a gaming, but a lot of adults game. It's not just a kid thing anymore, from what I've seen.
It's a great way to...
It's like most of the streamers. I have never seen a streamer that's like underage. Or a couple, but like 16. And that's like rare. I feel like most of them are adults.
They should be.
Yeah, they should be, right? I'm like, get the fuck off the internet if you're not adult.
If you're not a certain age, just go away. Go away.
Yeah. No, because I didn't start using social media. Well, I started using it around 10, which is way too young. But that first 10 years of my life with no social media was like so good.
Oh, dude, right.
And then once Facebook came around, I'm like, my life sucks now. I have this pit of despair inside me.
What is your, obviously you just said it, but like I wanted to go into more detail about like, what's your opinion on social media?
I hate
like,
it.
in the fact that you, like, for our job, we kind of have to use it.
It's really toxic. I mean, I enjoy, like, interacting and connecting with my fans. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I like about it. And also on Instagram, I like posting, like, the photo shoots that I do.
Yeah.
But even then, it's, like, it's always such a gamble because they can delete you for any reason. They don't have to give you a reason.
Yeah, my lady just hit, she just got hers deleted at 600,000. No, 600,000.
Wasn't she verified, too?
Mm-hmm.
How do they... Like, what is the point of verifying someone if you're going to delete their fucking account?
Yep.
Like, seriously.
And then she had one guy that was going to try to get her back in for 3,000. And then
it's robbery.
Yep. Then I found a person that another female performer in the industry. She gave me another guy's name, and he's directly gonna do it for free.
As they should, because the legit people. I had someone look into it for me that was like, you don't have to pay me. But then he was like, we So you want like little chunks of ricotta? Yeah, like little dollops like in there. Okay. And what's it called? They escalated it to like the highest level they could, and then he was like, they declined to reinstate it. So I'm like, cool. I also had around 600K. But you know what? I took it as a blessing in disguise, even though it sucked really bad, because it's like, you know, you want people to see all the hard work you've put into building your account. Yeah. That account was so shadow banned. Yeah. More people see my posts now on an account with less than 100,000 followers than, like, literally 4 times that. Or 5 times that. So I'm like, why was I even posting on that account? Like, what was that doing, you know? Yeah, nobody was seeing it.
Instagram is one of those places, man, that it's like we feel like we have to use it because we need to reach that clientele.
Yeah, but then who are we even reaching? Because they're fucking hiding our shit and so banning us. So is there even a point?
It doesn't feel like it most of the time.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just, like, really discouraged by that shit. And some days I wake up and I'm just, like... I think about how many opportunities I could have gotten or how many connections I had previously made that I, like, lost. And then a lot of people in the industry didn't even follow me back or, like... I don't expect anyone to, like, you know, share my new page. It would be nice. Some people did, which was really nice. But to not even follow me back is, like... I understand that, oh, maybe you didn't see it, but, like, you saw it. And you just, you were like, whatever. Yeah.
Now, the noodle's a little stiffer because it's going to go in the oven and cook more, so.
It's okay.
Can you go in the oven?
Oh, my gosh.
No, here.
Oh, from here? Okay.
Get some sauce.
Oh, my God. So good.
It's not bad,
it's al dente. It's a little al dente.
Yep. Let's see.
You put another layer of cheese, right?
Yeah. One more layer of cheese.
I like a lot.
Oh,
I'm gonna fucking coat that bitch. I love it.
Yeah, then we're gonna put the broiler on.
What was the other cheese that you used? Not the ricotta, but the...
Parmesan.
Parmesan, I see. Yeah. Oh, this is so awesome. So exciting. This is my favorite dish.
So you were talking about how you built a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I just started. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I finally am like, okay, I started my channel. So if you want to follow me on YouTube or subscribe, it's youtube.com/JaneWildeXO.
What do you do on it?
I only have 2 videos uploaded. I'm not, like, structuring anything per se. I'm just gonna make videos on whatever I feel like or I'm interested in. And then whoever's attracted to that, it's like, okay, that's who my demographic is. Like, I'm not trying to appeal to any specific type of person. And I don't want to box myself in because then I get really discouraged where I'm like, oh, it feels like work now. Yeah. I can't, you know, I'm a very unmotivated person most of the time. And then once in a while, I get this, like, bursts of motivation. And I just need to ride with it. And I just don't want to, like, self-sabotage by making it, like, not fun.
Gotcha. That's a good thing, especially in this job. But it's like, when it starts not being fun, it's just it's a real
sucks.
thing.
It really sucks when it's not fun.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Makes the job a lot tougher.
Yeah. What's it called? Are you going to make it so it's, like, kind of like brown and burnt on top. I love it like that. I love when the cheese is like super melty and burnt.
So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to put it in for the time it needs to be, and then I'm going to put it back in on a broil.
Yeah.
For
that
longer.
makes the top cheese
really
fucking do its thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Move your seat over a smidge.
Okay, let me just get up. Oh my god, my legs. I've been sitting on my legs for a while. Okay.
Let's turn this one over. Boom.
My pants are unbuttoned because I just got my belly button pierced again. This will be my 3rd time. Because the other 2 times it got infected and closed. That was my own fault for being like careless with it. But now I'm not gonna be careless with it.
There you go.
It's a little tender.
Let's.
For how long does it go in?
About 20 minutes.
Okay, sick.
So.
Yay! I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
Anyway, hey guys, we're gonna turn it off and then we'll come back when everything's ready. So.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god, it looks so good. Did you turn the oven off?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, it looks so good. Be careful. Ugh, it's so hot. Oh my god, it looks so amazing. Holy fuck.
Just do a pork shot of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I am gonna do.
You're gonna do the scoop moment?
Oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of just shots because I want to let this cool down for a second.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to burn my tongue and ruin the entire meal. That would suck. But it's gonna be so hard to wait. Like, I was devouring that cold pasta from the bowl because I'm so hungry.
Boom. Let's get that. I'm gonna slice up some basil, put on top of there. God, that looks good.
Oh. Oh my god.
There you go.
This is like the part for me. I love food. I'm a big foodie.
How many days ago did I hit you up for this?
Like 2.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
Did you think in 2 days you were gonna have homemade fresh ziti?
No, not at all.
That's the Nathan Bronson promise.
Literally. I'm fucking stoked right now. It's just like, ugh.
This on here.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna, whenever you take the first scoop, I'm gonna record it.
1 second, let me get this. I'm gonna have this as a garnish.
Love that. Does garnish like actually make it taste different?
It depends on what you're garnishing with. This is gonna give it a little bit of a taste different.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does not. So let's get that right there.
That is so stunning. I just can't even get over it. Like, it's so good. I just know the ricotta cheese because it's like so crisped on the top. It's
Look at
like
that
so
shot.
it's like burnt. Oh my god, it's stunning. I wanted to like reach out and touch it. What's wrong with me?
Okay, let's move this a little bit more this way. Cool. And let's save that one.
Oh my gosh. It's time.
Time.
I'm so happy.
It's time. So let's see. Oh,
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna have to. You want to come on this side so I want to pull it out?
Yes. Switching.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
I think it has to be right there. Yeah. Nice and cheesy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That is not gonna come out pretty, but you know what?
It doesn't need to.
There. I'll throw a little more Parmesan on that.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
This is fucking insane right now.
The plating on this is just fucking awful. Oh, the cheese. The cheese.
And it's actually a lot. Like, it's more than I thought.
What, with the cheese or the...
No, like, how much noodles there actually is.
Yeah.
It seemed like less when they were just all right there.
That, and then I want to do...
Marinated.
Oh, yeah. Where is it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, take this.
I should have used Flash when I was recording it. I'm gonna do Flash right now. Flash photos just always look better on food. It highlights everything. See? As opposed to it's like stunning. I feel like I've said stunning so many times.
Hey, you know what? It makes me happy.
It is.
So that means you're not thinking about the words you're saying. You're actually just very much enjoying what's happening.
There's not enough adjectives to describe it right now. Because visually it looks really beautiful. Like it looks like good ziti. You think it's good enough to eat right now? Like cool enough?
One second, let me get a couple more shots real fast.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, we need one electric one of these.
You need a Lazy Susan.
Well, yeah, we got the Lazy Susan, but unfortunately it needs to be electric Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's the nice shot.
Oops. This is crazy. Oh. My belly button hurts.
Okay, there's that.
Is it time to eat?
It is. It's trying to get all these B-roll shots when I'm fucking hungry.
I know. It's like, then you eat and then there's nothing left. So it's like, you can't.
How is it?
It was just the cheese, but it was good. Oh my god. It's so good. I'm dead and dying. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
Boom. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, dude.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
It's the best thing ever. The meat just like enhances it even more. Are you gonna eat? Oh, are you sure?
Oh, okay.
You killed it.
That's really fucking good.
So good.
Well, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you so we can get the fuck off this and eat this food?
Cool. My Instagram is backupokjane. My Twitter is JaneWilde XXX. And then you can find everything else from there.
And I want to say thank you so much for coming on. I know it was
Thank
last
you.
minute.
Thanks for having me. This was amazing.
Dude, no
Such
worry.
a good experience.
Next time we'll bring the dogs on and we'll feed them both.
Yeah, oh my god. My dog, he would have loved you guys. He would have been like literally cuddling the whole time.
But hey guys, thanks again for coming in for another episode of Hanging with Nathan. This is fucking tasty. We're really happy you guys got to see it. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, do it. We're going to keep trying to put out videos that you guys like. And be nice to everyone. So, bye. Also, buy my merch.
Bye.